Words. My thanks to Michelle Evans for the invitation to share the work that my wife Kate and I have done with the Illinois Prairie Community Foundation for our planned giving. Let me start by sharing a brief memory. When I was 16, my godmother arranged for front row seats for the production of Hello, Dolly with Carol Channing on Broadway. I vividly remember Donna Levy running to wrap her arms around Mr. Vandergelder's cash register and saying, "Money is like manure. It's not worth a thing unless you spread it around, encouraging young things to grow." More politely referred to as fertilizer, these words are certainly appropriate for McLean and surrounding counties with some of the richest soil in the country. And as Illinois Prairie Community Foundation is our co-op, so to speak, it helps us promote and manage our local philanthropy to encourage young ideas for charity to grow. Kay and I have used the Community Foundation in various ways since the early days when Carol Ringer was the director. We have had a donor advised fund, a DAF, for supporting local and worldwide charity since its inception. And with the wonderful guidance and support of Greg Meyer and his staff, we created our Music Education Endowment in 2015 to provide grants for unique one-time needs for music, not only in our schools, but music at large for all ages and all abilities in the community. As of this year, we will have over $200,000 in our endowment to annually fund music grant proposals, a large portion funded by our required minimum distribution donations direct to charity during our retirement years. So this went to a field of interest fund for music education. For those of you who have blue slips on there, you can give required minimum distributions to a field of interest fund like this, and it goes to the cause. You can use other people's funds to give money to. Since its inception, David Kay's fund have funded the oral instruments at the Prairie Central Elementary School in Fairbury, risers for the choral program in Mount Pulaski, funds to restore old instruments for needy students through the local Share the Music program, music for the Music Connections Foundation in Bloomington, and most recently, a commission for a new wind band composition to be formed free to the public by the Bloomington Normal Community Band. David Kay have been longtime members of the community band, and they've done terrific work, in part through the donor advice fund there. So back to Dave. I encourage you, as Kay and I are doing through the Community Foundation, to create instruments for philanthropy when you are living. It gives you the opportunity to, yes, see the rewards, but more importantly, it gives you the opportunity to make your mid-course corrections to ensure the program is meeting your personal goals for the greater good of the community. To return to our farming metaphor, you might say the importance for weeding and feeding endowments during the life of the donors and their designated successors. This contributes to donor retention beyond the initial giving stage, a topic for another day. Greg, Michelle, and the Community Foundation Board have been especially supportive and are doing just that with the design and criteria for our music education grant program. In closing, let me say that Kay and I can't think of a better philanthropy co-op for our surrounding community than the Illinois Prairie Community Foundation, a local philanthropy co-op to help you manage and promote our local charitable giving. Thank you so much. That was Dave and Kay.